Hi guys, I just want to talk today a little about bullies again. And today's video is about when bullies are caught out. So when a bully feels that they're about to be caught out or called out on what they've been doing to somebody else, sometimes they can feel it coming on. They may think that the person that they're bullying has went and told somebody, and that they're going to get the lash back now from a parent or some kind of authority like a teacher or something like that. Or it could be in a workplace, where the boss has been told by somebody else, that they're being bullied by the other person. What a bully will generally do is to try to minimize the damage early on. If they feel that they could get there before they're approached or before the other person has went and told their story, the bully will sometimes go and tell their story first. They'll try and get in there first and claim that they are the ones being victimized, that they were the ones being bullied, to try and either totally wipe out the idea that they were the bully or to give justification for what they had done. In either way, it's about denial. When you go to a bully first off, or you go to somebody that's after doing something they shouldn't have, the first thing they're going to come out with is denial. They're going to deny until I die. This method is just like so basic. It's a basic response in people that when they feel that they're being confronted with something that they know they shouldn't have done, then the easiest and best response is to deny it until the facts are pushed into their face. Then they can't go around it anymore. And some people, adults and kids, can deny things for a very, very long time. And in some cases, they won't admit to things until they've been shown seriously hard evidence. In a child's case, though, it may be easier to try and show that the child has to admit to what they've done if a parent backs up the situation. If the bully's parent will back you up, and say and go along with the idea that they've accepted that the child is bullied, then you'll get a much quicker response from the child who's been bullying, because they feel they have no other way out. But it's only until they are in that situation that they'll put up this claim that they were the one being bullied, that they were the one that were suffering. The waterworks will start coming out. You'll start seeing tears. All of a sudden, the bully will become so sorry for what they've done. Whereas this bullying could have been going on for years, months, whatever. No matter what kind of period it has went on, you will see tears come out in children that are trying to claim remorse. Sometimes bullying can be so trivial and can be so innocent. Just part of if you look back at the video of why bullies bully, you'll understand some of those things. And I might put the link for that video underneath this one. And you can't really say that all bullies are evil and have an agenda. A lot of bullying can be very casual, and people mightn't realize that they're even causing harm. But then when they're caught, you see the tears, looking for sympathy, looking for the person that's calling them out to feel sorry for them. And sometimes people bully because they have problems and they need to work through them, and they do need help. Other times people bully because they just want to bully, and other times people do it because this is all they know. It's what they think they should do. So sometimes as well, what they'll say is they'll say, "Oh, we were only messing. It was nothing. We were just messing. I was just having that they're taking this way too seriously. I didn't say anything that was really bad. So they try. So after the denial, you'll get the reasoning. You'll get the excusing. They'll say, well, it really wasn't that bad, and this has been blown out of all proportion. Trying to take the blame away from themselves again, trying to make people think that this wasn't really something that we should be getting all hot and bothered about. And again, this will go from adults to kids. You know, doesn't matter what situation you're in your life, you could come across people that will do this. Because bullying goes through all the ages. And you know they'll try to play down the situation and try to claim that the person that's coming forward and said that they were being bullied is really making a mountain of a molehill. Just to try and put this other person that's come to them from authority to call them out on their bullying, trying to put them on their side. They're trying to play the cool card. Sometimes bullies get into the habit of believing they're top dog, so they think then that they can drag other people into that way of thinking because they're used to doing that. Because they may have a pack, they may have a group with them that supports them in their bullying, that cheers them on, that feeds them with their own self importance. Because the bullies have put those people in a position where they feel that they have to do that, or otherwise they're not socially acceptable. So when a bully comes into a position where they've been called out, they'll go through that stage where they feel that they can try and convert this person who's talking to them, who's giving out to them over what they've done or trying to address the situation. They'll try to make that person think that they're cool as well, and that what they've done wasn't really that bad, and that this person who said that they were being bullied, they're really just a loser and they deserve to be bullied. That's the underlying sentence of what's being said. That they're trying to say we're only having a laugh, we're only playing, it's just a mess. It's just the guys having a bit of a crack. It's just the girls pulling each other's legs. What you need to do with that situation is to follow through with the bully to make them understand that what they've done isn't correct, that what they've done is totally against a free society, and that they really have harmed the other person, that the person did not take it in a light way. Sometimes people are more sensitive than other people, and in that situation too, even if something seems trivial to you, it may not be trivial to another person. And you need to be sensitive to other people's sensibilities. Sometimes people can come into relationships, and I don't mean like husband and wife, man and woman, man and man, woman relationships. I'm talking about you might meet somebody for the first time in a group of people, and you may not have sussed out that person's disposition, and then how you would generally act may be misunderstood by that person and taken to be a form of bullying or harassment, whereas this might be how you normally act and this wouldn't be meant in any kind of harmful way whatsoever. But if that person then says that they're being bullied, technically they're being right. They may feel that they were being dominated on, and you might have not realised it. So that's basically it. Let me just run through these steps again, because if you see these steps, or if you encounter a situation where you have to confront somebody who's been bullying another person, and if you're in a position of authority, it could be a martial arts instructor, a teacher, or a workplace situation, a manager, supervisor, trying to sort out a situation like that, you're going to first come into denial. Then you're going to come into victimization. They're going to take the position of the victim. Then you're going to come into sympathy. They're going to seek sympathy from you, and then you're going to come into justification, where they'll try to justify what they've done. Once you get through those stages with the person, generally then they'll give in the fight. They'll give up the ghost and they'll admit that what they've done was wrong. But you will have to go through those stages with them completely before they may understand what they've done was wrong. And in general, I feel no matter what it is, if you're trying to correct a situation with anybody, you need to make sure they understand the gravity of the situation that they've caused, and the consequences that are real and meaningful to them. Some people don't react in the right way to the punishments that they get for their actions, because they don't really affect them. So I think it has to be very individual, step by step thing, and very case by case kind of thing. But there may be kind of a pattern that will develop over certain age groups, that different things might affect different people in different ways. But that's maybe for another video. And thanks for listening to this one. Talk again soon.